Welcome back to Ghost Script, and today we have got another massive update for the Arsenal. We have got Arsenal news interest, or Arsenal's interest in Marc Guehi news, with Manchester City pushing hard to get the deal done this moment, or this month at least, because it's January, so yeah. But according to some new news that I've been seeing, City are currently favourites for it, and they've ducked in early. They made contacts, and now they're trying to strike a deal pretty much as I'm speaking, or as you're watching this video. And it makes sense because City and Guardiola are going through a injuries crisis right now, with Guardiola out, John Stones out, Diaz all out. They're all out. So City are desperate for a stand back right now because they think they need one, and that's why they're lacking a lot of goals this season. So, or conceding a lot of goals this season. So yeah, here's a key part, right? Arsenal's interest has not gone away, which it never went away, I don't think. But it seems that it's getting short. Guehi is entering the final 6 months of his contract at Crystal Palace, and it could completely shift the dynamic of where things are going for him and other clubs coming for him. Palace are losing a lot of things, and Arsenal are ready to re-enter the race for him. So, yeah. Let's break down why Arsenal are still in this conversation for Guehi. So, why Arsenal are still in this conversation? Well, Mikel Arteta, right? Arsenal's recruitment is all about long-term planning, right? There's not really any panic buys anymore. Last summer, we brought in Mascara and Hikapi, Yokerez, etc. as a blah 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 blah. Which is why we stepped back from Guehi at the time, because Maya, for him, never really disappeared, but it sort of did, if you know what I mean. It was there, but it wasn't really there. So, Marc Guehi. Marc Guehi, at 25 years old, Premier League proven, tactically mature, and already a leader at Crystal Palace. Guehi fits Arsenal's profile perfectly, because he's comfortable in the high line, he's positionally intelligent, he knows the pitch well, and he's entering his peak years. Arteta loves defenders, right, who can step up, read the game, and play under pressure, like Gabriel, Saliba, and Hincapié, etc. He ticks all those boxes. But here's the interesting part, right? Because we, Arsenal, do not need to rush, because Guehi becomes a free agent in the summer anyways. So Arsenal can simply wait. We can strengthen our negotiating position and potentially offer them a bigger long-term contract without a transfer fee. And that's a huge advantage, don't get me wrong. But City, on the other hand, as well, they're acting out of control. Like, they need him. They just want to get it done and over with. And Palace know this. Don't get me wrong. They know this. They rejected a 35 million plus 5 million add-on from Liverpool last summer. But they can believe that they can push close to 40 million in January. It's a huge bonus for Palace, don't get me wrong, it's a huge bonus. But, yeah. But Palace have their own thing. They're still in Europe, they're still in the FA Cup, they're pushing for Champions League qualification, or whatever they're looking for. Europa League, I think they're in the Conference League right now, I'm not sure. But yeah, Guehi is their heartbeat to their season. Like, they need him for the season. But selling him now would weaken Palace massively. Like, massively. So the question is, right? Do Palace cash in now for the 40 million? Or do they keep him until June and risk losing him for free? What do they do? Because they can cash in now for 40 million, which is it's a weird one, right? Because you can cash in for 40 million and get money and buy players, whatever you need. It adds to your money, so you buy whatever you want. Or you keep him until June and risk the contract running out, and he's for free. He's a free agent, and people just go buy him. Boom, boom, boom. They can't do nothing about it, so they just buy him. And Arsenal are quite confident. We are. We know Liverpool and Bayern are watching, but we know City are watching or pushing hard because they also know their process is wrong. Their pitch is clear, and they can afford to wait. We can afford to wait, but City can't. Palace can afford to wait, but they can't. If you know what I mean. So, so I think of that. So if this goes to the summer, Arsenal are definitely in the race. If this goes, or if this happens in January, City are putting pressure on Palace. So they're basically forcing the issue or forcing the signing. Yeah, so let me know in the comments, should Arsenal push now for Guehi, or do we wait until the summer and get it for free? And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We're pushing for 500 subs, and every single one of you help the Gunnascope community grow better and bigger. And by the way, come on, you Gunners!